I ordered a Save the World package on Amazon, but I had to return it because it arrived too late. I'm Justin.
War of the Internet, I guess? I'm Sam?
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Oh, wait, that's not. Uh-oh. I'm Jackie, and this is War of the Worlds on Stinker Madness.
Hello, welcome to Stinker Madness. This is a podcast about bad movies for bad movie lovers. I'm your host, LL Cool J. With me are always Dr. Dre and Q-Tip. Yeah, let's go with Q-Tip. This
Dr.
week on
J
the show,
and Sir Sam-a-lot.
Dr. Dre, not
Dr. J and Sir Sam-a-lot.
Guess that would be,
Yep,
okay.
I like that better.
Sir Sam-a-lot. He likes big sandwiches. This week on the show, currently streaming on Amazon Prime, is a 1.5 hour Amazon commercial starring Ice Cube, Ava Longoria, Clark Gregg, people who shouldn't be in this movie, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Called War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. It's currently got a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes, I believe, or maybe it's 2%.
It's down to 2. It's down to 2.
It's got a 6 Metacritic score. This is one of the worst critiqued movies we've ever reviewed. Probably bottom 10. I would say that this belongs in the bottom IMDb bottom 100. I don't know if that's still a thing anymore, but it should be there.
It should be there. This should be seeing top 10 status with the hate that it's receiving.
Yeah, I mean...
Top
woof.
10 of the bottom.
Right. Top 10 of the bottom 10 at the bottom 100. Okay. No, it's real bad. It's everything that you guys have heard about it. If you haven't seen it, we'll determine at the end of this if we think that you should see it. That's the real question. I have a feeling I know what Sam and Jackie are going to say, but we'll see how things go. Sam, what do you want to say about War of the Worlds before we get into it?
So, allegedly, Amazon didn't make this originally.
Okay.
It was Universal. So Timur Bedmennikov, the Night Watch, Day Watch guy, the Russian filmmaker that is edgy and fun, he saw Unfriended and he's like, we can do this as Screen Life style video movie where we make a science fiction film for an extraordinarily low budget. However, it was Universal that's developing it for him, and Universal's not going to do anything for less than 20, and I really feel like that number's probably creeping up to 25 at this point. So that's where you, I guess, get Ava Longoria, Ice Cube, and Clark Gregg, because this movie, honestly, if you're making this movie, this movie should cost $2 million and have nobody that you've heard in it. Maybe one, right? Maybe $1 million, nobody you've ever heard of. But if you're doing it through a studio, you have to spend X amount. So I feel like you got $10 million right there. Ice Cube, Clark Gregg, Ava Longoria, $10 million. That's my guess, right?
Yeah, because I don't see where else the money could go. Because if you notice, anytime that there's actually something happening in this movie, which is very rare, the monsters or the tripods are attacking. The tripods are rarely appear in the same frame as an actor. So, like, you have the shaky camera footage and, like, the camera might pan up to the sky and there's a tripod, but there's no actors in that footage. And then it goes back to the actors and they're rolling around in dirt. Like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. And they're just rolling around. There's no set pieces. There's no real stunts. The only time I could think practicals would have even been used, maybe not even practicals, is where Ava Longoria is looking at the tripod that's punctured into the building and it's just a static prop. And then there's the bugs on Cube where he's like, oh, I'm gonna die. But that's it. How did they spend 20 to 25 million? That's
probably
fucking stupid,
right? They may have, right? They may have gotten there because what happens is that I know why Timmer does it, because he's like, I can probably get $2 million for putting this show on, regardless of what happens. So they're add that to the 10 or take it out of the 10, whatever. Because I mean, 10's a little steep for those three. So then maybe they're like
on the high end, yeah.
Clark's probably $1 million. Longoria and Cube are probably 2 or 3.
Okay.
And then production. So I feel like you can sink 10 million into production, not post. So they started shooting this in 2020 during the pandemic, which all of these ideas seem okay in a pandemic era movie because of the screen life, what's happening. It obviously doesn't go well on the front end because Universal doesn't want anything to do with it and they sell it to Amazon. Post-production period is allegedly 2 years on this, which means I think this thing sat on a shelf for 2 years because there's no fucking way the post-production on this takes 2 years. They shot it in 15 days.
Yeah.
This is Asylum quality filmmaking.
Yeah.
They do that shit inside of a month.
Right.
This is a movie that should take a month to make and should cost $1 million. And it does not. You've got to have at least 10 sunk into the production. Otherwise, Universal wouldn't have shot it, right? They wouldn't have done it. So then
when
Amazon
you say
acquires
shoot it. Don't you really mean borrow clips from the news media and then just blur faces out? And takes, other things like the Go Army commercials that show the jets.
Yeah. No shit.
But they didn't. They fucking shot all that.
I think some of it had. We noticed a couple errors that wouldn't have existed if it hadn't been. I don't even know what you call it. We get borrowed footage from news, like one of the building. I think it's his house. When his house gets exploded, there's actually firefighters on scene, and then they looped the shot twice, and the same firefighter hose shows up. Like it's a shot from somebody's house burning down, probably in East St. Louis, which is quite frequent in East St. Louis.
Okay, so maybe there is some borrowed found footage, whatever, that is going to be on Amazon's end because they're the ones that pick it up.
Yeah.
And decide to. So how much do they buy this for, right? Universal's scrubbing this. This is a loss for them. Whatever amount they spent, which I'm thinking was in the neighborhood of $10 million, is gone, and Amazon probably picks it up on the cheap. I just don't see that they didn't reshoot some stuff. I just don't see this movie being made with this heavy Amazon shit prior to Amazon having it. But that's allegedly what happened is Amazon says, whoa, it's got a delivery guy. But because it doesn't make any fucking sense. She's a Georgetown educated biophysicist and she's dating the delivery. She's marrying the delivery guy.
The Amazon driver.
Who's the hero of the tale.
Really, I think that what happened there was he snuck onto campus and went to a frat party. And she was getting ready to graduate. And she already had like this bright future lined up. And then they hooked up. And then she's like, oh, fuck, I'm pregnant with the Amazon driver's kid. And she's like, well, I guess I could see if it will work. Because they're having that baby and they're not married.
That's
She
true.
loves him.
She does love him, though. Maybe he's got a really big dick.
Maybe he's just really, really nice to her, and she's just tired of shitheads.
Yeah, I mean, look. If she wants to do the whole, I don't have a story of marrying down. Like, I don't have anything. I didn't have anything queued up. I was going to do Romeo and Juliet, but that's not marrying down. That's marrying the opposite of sideways, whatever that is. So, but hey, more power to her if she wants to be not a superficial piece of crap.
He's a really nice guy, so
Really,
there's that.
He's trying hard. He's trying hard.
He loves her dad.
He gets paid,
even though he hates everybody,
very poorly and works excessive hours. So they hardly ever.
Another thing. So in the shooting of this, where you got the pandemic, I did notice something at the end of the movie when they're doing the family photos. Did you notice those were all poorly photoshopped?
Yeah, they were bad.
Oh, yeah.
No one in this movie was at the same studio. So this does play into how it was made. they were all in different parts of the country doing this. It makes sense to do what they did, kind of. To like try to do a movie like this during the pandemic does make sense. To option War of the Worlds and spend money on it doesn't make any fucking sense, but that's what they did.
Hey, it has been 20 years since we had a War of the Worlds, I believe.
No, that's not actually true. Not true. There was a couple of years ago where Gabriel Byrne was in a series on MGM Plus, and it was actually really good. I watched the first season of it because I had MGM Plus on a trial, and I really liked it. And then I looked at their catalog, and I'm like, okay, the trial's over. I guess I'm never going to see season 2 of this shit because I'm not fucking paying any. You guys, this fucking catalog sucks. There's one show on here, and you want $10 a month? Kiss my ass. And so nobody subscribes to MGM Plus. People don't even know what MGM has its own streaming service. Exactly. But Gabriel Byrne was in a War of the Worlds TV series a couple years ago.
Yeah. Yay. I think that it should be longer. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I like War of the Worlds.
The Gabriel Byrne thing was a little bit more like on the like you're dealing with the aftermath of war. It was a PA movie. There was no.
Do you remember?
We're gonna try to figure out how to beat them on a global level. It was just following Gabriel Byrne and a few other people in a PA world.
Did you ever see the Canadian? So that studio that opened up in Canada that started to do as good as American studios, and like the RoboCop series and War of the Worlds bled into American television on syndication. We would have been like in 10 years old to maybe 12 years old when there was the War of the Worlds TV show. I thought that show was okay. It was probably the best War of the Worlds that I've seen because I don't really like the Orson Welles movie version. I understand that the radio theater was quite a deal.
Sure.
But time and place, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
The movie sucks.
The Tom Cruise's wasn't very good either, right?
I didn't even watch that one.
Jackie?
I didn't think it was good.
Okay. If you go to Universal...
that's how much I didn't like it, is that I just don't have... I know that I watched it, and I was unimpressed, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about it, other than he had a big gun and he wore black.
That's Men in Black. If you go to Universal...
noisy cricket.
If you go to Universal Studios in L.A., that film set is still the airplane crash where Tom Cruise is wandering around going, what the hell's going on? That whole set still exists, and it's all very functional. It's highly recommended just because it's cool to go to Universal Studios and go on the tour and check that set out. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, and it's like, War of the Worlds is in public domain, right? No one can have the rights to it.
Yeah.
So that's why Universal's like, we're the War of the Worlds company, and we're fucking out on this because we can do a better job with this whenever the fuck we want.
Right. Except for that time MGM kind of did it for a show. I think I'm out on it too. War of the Worlds, like the one, it reminds me a lot of Mars Attacks. And I know that that's what Mars Attacks was kind of going for, but now if I ever watch War of the Worlds, that's all I can think of is that's all I can think of.
Without doing some severe modernization to the story, which this does not do, it tries to, but maybe it attempted, but it didn't. It missed by a wide margin. Without a real modernization and strong levels of changing, you're not going to be able to fucking do it and make it palatable. It's just, we know what's on Mars.
Yeah.
They did a fine job. If I can give them any credit in this, they just ignored that completely. Where did they come from? Who knows? Whatever.
The bug planets. What's the Klendathu? They came from Klendathu. Yeah. Okay. What else? Anything? Want to talk about Cube? He was a rapper.
So we were talking. We should just regurgitate our conversation from pre-show that like this is the guy, right? He's the guy. we know two of his songs. Friday, which I can't tell you how it goes, and Today Was a Good Day.
Yeah, I don't know. That's as far as I can get.
That NWA album was such a fucking big deal that it's still rippling, basically, because this is the guy, and none of us know any of his fucking songs. He apparently had an album last year. He's big into Everything's Corrupt and All of the World's Fucked, which maybe I should listen to those and see if he's doing a better job at that than Dave Mustaine, who's doing the same thing lately.
Yeah, okay. All right, maybe I'll check out Cube's new album. That sounds interesting. I don't hate the Ice Cube's rappins. I don't hate it. Like, it's dated, but, time and place, right?
That's the thing, though. I'm not going to listen to it. Like, you go back to, like, that America's Most Wanted is his big hit album that's after NWA. I'm going to listen to Tribe. I'm not going to listen to it, right? I'm going to listen to Tech Nine. I'm not going to listen to it. There's just better shit to listen to. For me, I'm not somebody, there's probably people out there that this guy fucking speaks to, and that's fine. It's just not me.
Right. Yeah. Jackie, were you ever a Cube fan?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so. You don't really
care.
I
don't really care for rap.
No, you really
just
don't.
I liked Tupac. When that came out, and
when the Tupac.
I liked when the Tupac was out. I liked him, and I liked that guy from Fast and the Furious. He had a couple of hits.
Ludacris.
Yeah, Ludacris. I like Ludacris.
But that's not rap. That's like when it rebrands itself as hip hop, right?
Yeah, right.
Like rap, straight up rap, like Africa Bambaataa. Like,
yeah.
What rap groups do you like? And I've named them because Beastie Boys, I guess, is rap.
B-Boys for life. Okay, let's move on. I guess we're done talking about Ice Cube. Ava Longoria, I have no interest in talking about. Clark Gregg is on TV shows sometimes.
The gal, Iman Benson, was apparently started as a child star at like 14 or 15.
Okay.
And she was in the Mike Epps vehicle, the Uncle Buck series, which was canceled after 8 episodes. Did you know that Mike Epps did Uncle Buck?
Uncle Buck, the series.
With Mike Epps as Uncle Buck.
Huh.
I'm going to watch it.
Huh.
I can get behind Mike Epps doing something stupid. I like that guy.
Okay. All right, man. That's an odd one. That's a real odd one. Yeah, I saw this movie. I mean, because nobody even talks about Uncle Buck. Everybody forgot about Uncle Buck, but I love Uncle Buck. I'm a kid. That's my job. I said that for the entire time I was a kid. I'm a kid. That's my job. Okay. What about the Amazon guy? Nothing.
The Amazon guy. These people are nobody. They're in movies that I've never heard of. Like, there's other than those 3 people that we mentioned, Clark Gregg, Ava Longoria, and Ice Cube. What you have is people that should be in a movie like this that costs under $1 million to $1 million, right?
Right.
That's who should be in it, is everybody else that's in it. They're nobody.
Okay. There's somebody to somebody.
There's somebody. They're probably nice people. The guy that plays the Amazon Prime guy, maybe he's putting himself all the way into that. He's just that nice.
Yeah, his mother.
It's a character he can play because it's himself.
He is the pride of Grand Rapids, South Dakota.
Devin Bostick.
Yeah,
that's his name.
He's probably from LA. Okay, let's do this. So Cube is a guy. He is named William Radford. I'm going to call him Craig several times throughout this because that's what I've got.
I lied. Devin Bostick is somebody.
Oh, okay.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's him.
Okay. Good for him. Anyways, so William Radford, he's a terrorist analyst for the Department of Homeland Security. He does all the things that the Constitution specifically prohibits, but we have destroyed those freedoms thanks to the Patriot Act.
Yes, we keep renewing the bad parts of that one.
Yep. Look on.
Keep pushing that through.
Anybody don't need a warrant for search and seizure at all. You just look in on the toilet cam while they're pooping.
And I'm just gonna say it right now. So this movie is now in a realm where its main focus is going to be action typing.
Yes. Yep.
And it doesn't do action typing particularly that well. It actually does poor action typing. And that's like its wheelhouse, its home is action typing.
So
and it doesn't do it good.
What would good action typing look like?
I need a guy that's got a tactile keyboard and types fast. And a lot of clacking.
Okay.
It raises the tension, that clacking to me. Seeing his fingers running it like a pro.
It's more like action.
That's when you know
mousing.
You've got an action
And
typer.
mousing is never going to be action based. Like if you fling the mouse all over the place, you're not doing it. The mouse is very precise and not.
Yeah.
It can't. It literally can't be action. So yeah.
Well,
action mousing sucks.
As a person that relies heavily on his keyboard at work, you can navigate when you've got multiple windows. If you know the key commands, you can keep off with what he's doing right now. He doesn't need to touch the fucking mouse. An action typer would be able to do that.
That's a good point.
He's not.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I don't know, man. All right. Anyway, so he's a surveillance guy in DC. He gets a call from this lady, and this is what the whole movie is. It's just phone calls coming in and out, and him watching news reports, and him action mousing on his screen the entire goddamn thing until the very end. But anyways, this lady from NASA, she calls, and she's like, "Whoa, have you looked outside? Because this weather's fucked up." And then they show the weather, and it's super fucked up, like like worse than Independence Day fucked up weather, like real bad, crazy shit. And he's like, "Yeah, I ain't got time to deal with any of that shit." And I'm like, dude, I don't care if you're like, if Osama bin Laden floated up into the ocean and was like, "I've combined with the squiggly beard guy from the Captain Jack movies, and now together we are going to dominate society." If you got that, I don't care. Look out the window, man. That shit's bad. You got to worry about that.
It's bad. We have our first mention of the last good adaptation of War of the Worlds. How many times will we mention Independence Day in this podcast?
Yeah, no shit, right?
At least I've got at least 2 times, unless I fall over or something.
So he goes back to looking for this guy named Disruptor. Disruptor is like the head of Anonymous, if that was still a thing, you fucking pricks.
Does this before or after he gets on his daughter's ass for eating a fucking muffin?
I'm getting there. Okay. So he's running through program. His current task right now isn't worrying about the Osama bin Laden and the squiggly beard guy. It's trying to track down this guy who goes on YouTube's and says the government is bad. So basically he's looking for all of YouTube. Because I don't know if you've been on there lately, but they all think the government is bad. Okay. Now he's like, oh, well, that program's running, he's like narrowing down IP addresses. And so while that's going, then he starts spying on his daughter, hacking into CCTV cameras all over the fucking place while she's out buying muffins. And he's like, ringy ding ding ding. Oh, keep your heads ringing? Was that Dre or Cube? Keep their heads. No, that's Dre. Damn it. That's not a Cube song.
I would listen to Chronic 2001. I think I could cover that.
Ring ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. Okay, so
that's not Dre, is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Dre. Ring ding dong.
It's probably.
Ring,
I
ding,
don't
dong.
know.
It's either
It's not
Dre
the
or
Fresh
Cube.
Prince.
It's definitely not Will Smith.
Okay.
He was Willenniuming.
Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, he was getting jiggy. Getting Jonathan Peters with it. That's another story for another time. Okay, so he's spying on his daughter. He calls her. He's like, "You shouldn't eat that food. It's bad for you and the baby." Or maybe he doesn't say baby because I'm a little clear on even if he knows that she's having a baby until the end, because the way it's shot is like she's not that pregnant. But then when she gets injured, it's like, dude, that baby's coming out. So he had to have known. I don't understand the relationship.
He knows that because he's
there.
bitching about her eating a muffin instead of protein for the baby. And it's like,
yeah, but it's just,
she can have some almonds later. Let her eat the fucking muffin.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go. Hold on. Because he's got a Steam notification that his son has downloaded a new video game and is like, oh, hell no. And deletes it from his son's computer, who is a grown man.
This is also, before we even get into, no, that's not how fucking hacking works, because we're not there yet.
Okay.
We're already seeing somebody who must not have any oversight because he's exercising extreme negligence of his actual job.
Right. Totally. And it gets worse.
Misallocating top secret technology to fucking spy on his family instead of quote unquote bad actors.
His grown up children. Quite grown
adult.
Very adult.
Both of whom have degrees from Georgetown.
Yes. So, okay. So then he lectures him, you're a bad dad, blah. And then he's like, you're a bad son, blah. So he gets the address for this disruptor guy. That pops up. And he starts setting up the raid. The FBI, red team go. And so they start working on it. Oh, but hold on. Now I'm distracted again because this baby shower business is like, oh, crap. What's this about baby shower I'm getting via text message because I'm spying on your text message. Now I got to prompt more spying by gaslighting you via your text messages to reveal more about this baby shower that I wasn't invited to because I should know that nobody wants me there because I'm gonna hack into your bridesmaids or your godmother's bank accounts to see if they're downloading porn of something. It's so bad.
This is just weird that I noticed this, and this is when I start noticing it, is the baby shower thing. These people have no friends. There is no person alive on this earth that we're watching that isn't directly involved with the plot. Like the Facebook pages, all of this stuff, there's no other people.
There's no other people.
They're having a baby shower with just her and him.
Yeah, just her and the husband.
We don't even know if Dave is invited. The
Dave
brother
never even mentions her being pregnant one time. So I think Dave is from a different family, actually.
He's got 8 families.
Right. Does anybody remember him talking about the sister, not just about the baby, but at all? Or the sister going, where's Dave? Is Dave okay? No, it's, ow, this thing in my leg hurts. That's the only thing that she ever talks about. I don't think that they're related.
But he does. Towards the end, they know each other and they're on multiple
they're in the Facebook
party
pictures,
calls.
Yeah. And then hey, the not nom de plume, the whatever, when they're showing pictures at the end of them being happy. Okay. So the raid is a go. Hey, we got the warrant. Let's go. Wait, why do we need a warrant? Never mind. Don't ask about that in this movie. So they bust in. The FBI busts into the room. But it's just another decoy room. This guy's bouncing his IP address all over the place, and we can't track shit down. So we keep trying, and we keep going. It's another decoy. So this has happened before. Nice.
And he's setting up. Yeah. He's got a NordVPN sponsored by. I'm surprised that they didn't put that in there because everything besides NordVPN made it in. Right. I'm already, with the amount of apps on people's screens, I'm can't count the product placement. It's too fucking high. But somehow NordVPN, which is in every YouTube video, didn't end up in this fucking thing.
Missed opportunity, NordVPN.
Yeah.
Get off stuff you should know and get on that Amazon Prime action movies.
I just got a text from NordVPN that says, I wouldn't fuck that movie with your dick and Justin pushing.
Low standards.
Not touching it.
Let Casper Mattress have that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then the aliens attack, and what they're doing is they have started throwing meteors at the Earth from their evil empire of Klendathu, and these meteors are coming in hot. They're fucking some shit up, but basically they're crashing into the ground, and out pops tripods.
Yep. And what I need right now is to see, for this working at all for me, for the rest of the film, in terms of plausibility, suspension of disbelief, I need to see one of these things get hit by a fucking missile, and for that fucking missile to not work.
Right. Well, that's not a problem. There's a reason you don't see that, Sam, because they're not a problem. These things are 100% not a problem.
They're not. And fast forward a little bit, one of them shoots down a helicopter. And then later they're like, well, we need to wait for the president's permission. That's not how it works. They shot that helicopter, 8 missiles coming in now.
Rules of engagement, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
so
bird goes down, missiles in the air.
Everybody's panicking, running all over the streets. And his build, oh shit, there's one coming for me. Boom, it hits his building. Shakes all up. And the kids are running all over the place. Dave's like, dude, I gotta get out of here. And he's running down the street on his phone, and he like does a barrel roll and makes it seem like there's, oh shit, there's fucking shit everywhere. And then a signal goes out for no reason. And then, checking on my daughter. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, she's in the lab hiding under a table. Get out of there, get out of there. But he can't, she's not on the phone. He's just yelling. He's just Cube yelling. And the thing about it, we gotta go to Cube here. Let's get this Cube shit, because this is when it really starts. I mean, it's already pretty bad at the front end with the Cube, but when shit hits the fan, he's really, really bad. It's
not bad when he does this in Friday,
right,
and he's doing the exact same reactions, which are hilarious.
Yes,
under those circumstances, and they're quite hilarious here because it's just like, this is the wrong guy.
He is totally the wrong guy. 100%. Why did they get Cube?
I know why they got Cube, because he does have that. You can look at his face and be like, he's got an interesting enough face. We can probably make a movie around him if he wasn't Ice Cube and he didn't have Cube's Friday reactions, right? Like his like from a photo perspective, you're like, okay, I'm looking at a photo of this guy and he's interesting enough that his mug could be on screen that much. But the problem is the rest of him is not cut out for this. It's just a bad cast.
It's a bad cast. Like, Neeson's probably wasn't doing shit at this point in time. Neeson's would have been perfect for it.
Neeson's with NordVPN on this one.
Yeah, I understand that. But there was a time that like we were close to Neeson's being like, I need that money. I need that money pretty bad. So I don't know. Like, I don't know who you could have got to do this other than like
Vin.
just a schmo. Vin
could have pulled this shit off.
Voice doesn't work. There's no way that Vin Diesel works for the DHS. Like at top levels. No, he play that character.
Well, the second that he has to type something instead of punch somebody, chairs going through the glass, his action ass. And I still have a problem with that here. Like, hey, Triple X State of the Union, bust some ass.
Right.
Like, they locked the door on me. I can't get out. Fuck off.
Okay. So he jumps on a Zoom call with the NASA lady, and she's at at a meteor, and the president's on the line with her, and the Secretary of Defense, and everybody, like, they're all on Zoom because they're all pals, and they can just schedule Zooms all over. Clark Gregg's there, and the critter comes out, or the tripod comes out. And so the president's like, oh my God, what was that? We're immediately going to DEFCON 4. Okay. I guess the president has ordered DEFCON 4. We don't need to wait for authorization to do shit now.
But no. And I'm glad the world doesn't. Maybe it does. Maybe we're getting there. Maybe that emergency situations will be decisions by committee on Zoom calls. Because that is how to not get anything done.
Right. No, my understanding is DEFCON 4 is not like a, hold on, let's see what happens. It's DEFCON 4. Like the nukes. 4 is the I think either
They're
the
warming
little,
up.
the panel, the little plastic panel that you got to flip up. Maybe both of the keys are in. The two guys are standing across the room, and I think they're just waiting to churn them. I think that's it. I think DEFCON 4 is they are waiting to churn the keys. That's how far it's gone.
They're under yellow alert if they're on the Enterprise.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yellow. Yeah, it's a total yellow. No, it would be red. DEFCON 4 is like, we're going to launch the nukes. We've already fired bullets.
DEFCON 1's we're going to launch them nukes.
I thought it was the other way around.
I thought it was backwards from 5 to 1.
DEFCON 1 sounds lame. Like that, we're at DEFCON 1. Okay, so
Maybe
we're starting.
No.
We should like
DEFCON
stop.
5 is fire the nukes. You're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're at a point where, let's say the nukes are warming up. Guns and missiles are blazing.
They are all over the place. Shots fired. Not, let's stand by. Hey, Gary, could you turn off the fucking football game? They're not there. The football game has been exploded by missiles. So, yeah. Dumb. Okay, so the FBI raid lady calls in. She's still in LA or DC or wherever the fuck she was. Aliens are everywhere. They're stomping around and she's about to get squished. Oh no. And then the son calls. He's like, hey, Dad, I want to let you know that I've got some really cool information that can totally help you right now. And he's like, not now, Dave. I don't care about your video games. He's like, no, Dad, I'm doing a really bad job of selling this. I've got some information that could really just fucking say what it is, dipshit.
Yes.
Just like, God damn it. Why'd you even call if you're like, well, let's schedule a Zoom meeting for next Thursday. Just say it now, idiot.
Yeah, he's doing a bad job selling it, but his dad's doing a bad job at his job.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Because now the FBI lady has gotten blasted. He's like, oh no. And they can't do anything because the president is now waiting for him to complete his threat assessment. Not only does he do surveillance for all of America, like all of it, like he's the only guy that does surveillance for everything because nobody else is in this office with him. It's a fairly large room with other computers there too. Nobody's sitting at them. So he's the only guy that does surveillance for DHS. He's also got a line to the president that the president waits for threat assessments. I'm assuming not just from aliens, but maybe the Russians or like if they're making another Madam Web, things of that nature. You know, what do you think we should do, William Bradford? Says the president. I think we should order chicken.
I'm going to wait for this guy to tell me to try missiles. The Homeland Security guy. He's out of the loop. Homeland, once there's a heat ray fired, DHS is kind of like, you're taking the backseat. You're on the bench right now.
Yeah.
JSOC is going to go ahead and take over for you.
Homeland doesn't do anything military. Like they're like, as far as their policing capacities and like the big guns, they're actually lower down the totem pole than the FBI. The FBI has some pretty sweet kit. The DHS does not. They have surveillance, and then they can make some arrests at for threats, but not like lock and load. They don't have lock and load guys.
He, in the movie, sends the FBI in to go after the hacker. Like, that's how it would happen. He's like, here's your information. You need to go warrant for this. Now execute FBI job. Right? That happens. Right. The lady that is in the movie for 20 seconds and then fucks off is from the FBI.
Right. Yeah, I'll provide intel, whatever you guys need support, but we don't actually have lock and load guys at DHS. That's not our thing. So we definitely don't have a line to the president about whether we should use missiles, because I'm unfamiliar with the capabilities of America's strike missile system, because that's not what I do at all. I look at cameras illegally, said a guy on a podcast. So he knows.
But there's like, we've lost every Marine with a flat top that goes, light them up the second a shot is fired from the other side. No, there's plenty of those guys left.
There's plenty of them left. Oh my God damn it. Okay, so we'll just wait. We'll just wait for William Bradford, and I guess hopefully he's got some good ideas. But yeah, and like the Earth is just getting blasted. Like now we get the action sequences with the tripods. Like they're just buildings are going down. Fucking planes are like getting shot out of the sky. And hold on, we're not there on the planes thing. It gets dumber than that. But like shit is fucking getting blasted. Like this is a very fast attack that while he's trying to figure out what kind of video games that his son likes to play and whether he should or not, and he's checking their like ESRB ratings, the Earth is getting blown up pretty good. Maybe you should get that threat assessment done, bud. No? Okay. So his daughter, like she gets injured. My building, it's shaking and I moved and now I've got, I guess, rebar shoved in her leg.
It looked like a railroad tie.
Yeah.
I mean, what I saw was a railroad tie.
Okay. She is a doctor of advanced biology, biochem. I assume she's taken some anatomy courses.
Probably had to go to AMP.
Probably that's required to get that.
Later she'll say, I thought I could get it to stop bleeding by pulling it out.
Yep. She doesn't know what to do about it, so she calls her dad, who does surveillance and apparently threat assessments, and
they get into an argument, and he's like, take your damn self to the hospital then.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get invited to the fucking baby shower. But then he eventually will fucking get her a Tesla taxi. Was it a Tesla taxi or was it different?
It's a Tesla, the automated one. I don't know. But either way, before that, he is like, hold on, I'll come to you.
That's when he gets locked in.
Threat assessment, sir? Hello?
We have established that he is absolutely terrible at his job.
The president is on the other line.
Yeah.
Just... This hold music is stupid. Why do we have hold music at the DHS? I'm the fucking president! Shoot him!
The president, at this point, is like having to give direct orders to not fire missiles.
Right. No shit. Like, stop it. Stop shooting. We don't have... Sir, I blew one up with a fucking bazooka. They go down, actually, pretty good. Anybody else want to try shooting one? I shot one with a 22. It went down, didn't it? Yeah, okay. President, you want to, like...
Yes.
Light the tires and kick the fires, or...
Yeah, somewhere in here, during the waiting for permission and getting it or whatever, one of them gets hit by a missile and goes right the fuck down.
Goes right the fuck down.
Like, this invasion's going to be about 8 minutes long.
Right. Harry Connick Jr. sitting in his airplane. He's all ready to fucking go, like Fox 2 and shit. He can't do anything. And he's grounded.
No.
Why are we grounded?
There's guys upset that we ran out of shit to shoot.
We were actually in the air. Me, Harry Connick Jr., Maverick, we're all up there right now doing like some cool training and stuff, like flying through canyons and stuff. We got plenty of gas. We got all the rockets. We didn't use rockets while we were training. We're up there right now and you're telling me I have to land? Come on.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Don't shoot them.
We're waiting on Ice Cube. Okay. So he's locked in. He can't get out. Damn it. And he hacks a Tesla for her. She gets in. And then he lectures her on route to, not the hospital, because all the hospitals are all filled up with bodies, to DHS office, his place, where he knows the doors are locked. Also, he can hack a Tesla, but he can't hack his way out of a goddamn door.
He can't get out. He's the master. He didn't have because at one point, when he really needs to hack, he goes to his... give me a master key.
Right.
And he gets some fucking bullshit master key. Like, that's a thing that can happen. But he can't do that for the door.
Can't do it for the door.
It's his door.
How long does this all take place? Like, how long is this movie in real time?
I feel like it's a real-time movie. It's 90 minutes. Do they ever flash forward?
Not for him, but it sure seems like this alien attack has been going on for some time.
Yeah. He isn't existing in the same time frame as the movie.
No. Jackie, you've been awful quiet over there. Did you check out? Or
Yeah, pretty much. I've been listening, but I mean, there's really not anything to say, right? Because like he's just typing and he's spying on people and he's yelling a lot, and the kids are both dipshits. And for a long time, I didn't figure out that his wife was dead because the way that the kids are treating him, it makes it seem like she divorced him and left him, and he's a piece of shit,
right?
That they're forced to talk to because he spies on them all the time.
Right.
But then you figure out that she's actually dead, and you're like, oh, your kids are kind of assholes. And then why do you have such a close relationship with the weather lady? Like, what's that about?
What is?
And is that what the kids are pissed off about? Is that you were having a secret affair with weather lady when mom was sick, or what is this?
NASA weather lady. Thank you very
NASA
much.
Weather lady. Yeah.
Right. She's not any meteorologist. She's NASA meteorologist.
Yeah, she's space meteorologist. Also, did you not see the rocks coming, space meteorologists? You know, like, do you not have telescopes? Hey, bunch of fucking shit's headed toward us from Clendathu. Did she not? Don't look up. Is she not looking up? Is that what's going on
They're
here?
not. They try to gloss over it with like, oh, they hit a bunch of satellites on the way in, so we didn't know what happened.
Yeah, our satellites.
Other than a bunch of shit hit the satellites?
Right.
Red flag.
Okay. So the daughter is stuck in the car, and he sends Mark an email that, you know, like, hey, get over to her. You got to help her, and she's got a railroad tie in her leg.
There's an alien invasion happening, and Mark is still delivering shit.
He's still out there fucking priming, buddy.
Yes. Socks aren't dropping themselves off.
God damn it. They need to unionize. Seriously. Shit. Get some representation. Whew. Meanwhile, he still hasn't gotten the threat assessment done. And now he starts typing an email to his daughter saying, look, I was a shitty dad, and I've been a shitty dad because X. Like, he's starting to work on that. So the news is literally reporting in this TV show or in this movie, the next fucking thing, that the military engagement is still waiting to happen from orders from the president, who is still waiting for threat assessment from William Radford. Because he is dicking fucking off. How many fucking people died because because of this chain of command bullshit that like doesn't exist? We're talking at least hundreds of thousands.
So yeah, and you've got like, I think Clark Gregg's character, who's ultimately going to be the bad guy. He's like, what's he doing?
What's he doing?
'Cause he's his boss, and they're like, well, we're waiting for him to tell us if this is a threat when it clearly is. Well, what can we do? Anything to speed it along? You know what? I locked him in, so he can't get out. So he'll eventually have to tell us.
Oh, shit. Okay, so he finally jumps into a Zoom and says, okay, what they're going to do is they're going to attack the power plants, because he figures it out live right there in that Zoom. Like, it takes him no time to say power plants are next, and that's where they should attack them, because they're all going to group up at these power plants. So send in, and so finally Harry Connick Jr. is like, fucking Jesus, finally. So everybody launches. Biggest global coordinated attack in history. It's like, yay, Independence Day.
They have fucking shots of aircraft carriers and amphibious landings, and it's like, no, there's Air Force bases fucking everywhere. This is their job. All of the alien tripods have been blown up in 6 minutes.
In 6 minutes. Like
6, because you see one get hit by a missile. They don't do good against missiles. This is over.
Was it even a planes missile that hit him, or was it like I think it was just a guy with like a fucking bazooka.
You see a guy, they get shot down by tanks. Like, these things are fucking not good.
Yeah, no, a few sidewinders will make them think again, busters. Like, yeah, we would have whipped their asses. So they're starting to take him down, like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, we're kicking ass. Well, yeah, dude. So now the daughter's in the Tesla. She's bleeding pretty bad. But she finally gets to the building, or a building. She's in a building. I don't know where the fuck she is. But now the robots have like, oh shit, what's happening with the robots? They're changing directions, and they all start going to buildings, like these government-looking, bland, Soviet-style buildings, and they like slide their penises inside them.
Yeah, they French kiss the data centers.
Yep.
What are
and
they
they
doing?
suck out the data. They suck it out. Like,
what are they doing? Well, sir, it looks like they're dry humping a building.
Yep.
Is that normal? I don't know. Is it hot? A little.
It's very like they do it on the Discovery Channel, sir. Well, don't shoot a missile at it.
I mean, let him finish first. I mean, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
we're not animals. So the son calls back and he's like, look, dude, seriously, I got some stuff. It's about this Goliath spying software. And Dad's like, oh.
Did we already go past the part where he had a phone call with his son and his son was running? And he's like, I'm cramping up because he had to run 18 feet. Oh, Hammy.
I just ate Subway. Okay. So yeah, like that's great news, son. Thanks for that information. The NASA lady, she calls in and she's like, hey, I'm at one of the getting humped on buildings, and there's a data center inside of it, and it looks like this like proboscis is penetrating it. So I'm gonna go check it out. So she goes inside, and there's nanobots inside. Like there's bug bots, you know. So they start crawling on her, and she's like, "Eh!" And the camera cuts away. Hey, Sandra, I can't get a hold of you. Where is she? Where is she? All that like happens like 30 times. The phone goes down. He starts tracking, gets secondary camera information. But now there's global data loss happening.
They're not
Alert.
copying and pasting the files. They're moving them.
Alert.
But they don't say that. They're like, they're draining the data.
They're draining our
well,
data.
that's not how that works, but
We've got global data loss. Whoa, shit, not global data loss. Like, emergency alerts start popping all over. The news comes on. People can't operate machinery anymore because of this global data loss. Like, this is the dumbest part of this fucking movie. Fucking helicopters, fucking choppers just start falling out of the sky. Planes start falling out of the sky. Boats are like, I can't steer this thing.
yeah, the 747 going down because like pilots can't fly those anymore.
Pilots can't fly them. The data.
There's pilots. There's a shot of like an artillery malfunction. Like the artillery just starts rolling away. Like, oh no, the data servers are gone. That artillery is running from me now.
It's going down the hill.
Completely fucking mechanical device that doesn't have a computer chip within 5 miles of it.
Jesus,
is not working.
Picking up speed going down the hill.
Yep. It's like, fuck this shit. The computers are gone. My Facebook page.
Yes.
This is the most concern that Cube shows in this whole movie is when the aliens delete his Facebook.
Yeah,
he's
no
devastated.
Shit. Yeah. Oh no. I think it's implying like he's lost another method of communicating with his family, like in this emergency.
And he didn't keep pictures of his wife on a hard drive that were only on Facebook.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and the voice messages. Yeah, shit like that. So now the tripods are whipping ass again because guns also are suffering from data loss. Like, nothing fucking works. The school buses are crashing into buildings because, oh no! It's so fucking stupid. Like,
and in Russia, things are going great. Because none of that shit works for them anyway. They are fucking these aliens up left and right.
Comrade, are you good up in the skies right now? It appears we've had global data loss. We can no longer watch the YouTubes and the Netflix. Are you good? Da. I'm drunk. I'm drunk on vodka and shooting monsters.
How are our computer defense systems, Vladimir Putin? I spent that money on coke and whores. Our missiles are straight up analog, and they are dropping those fuckers like flies.
There's just a line of Russians holding in one hand a bowl of borscht and rocks in the other, and they're just chucking them at them.
All of their missiles and guns still work against these things.
Right,
so they're just like they're taking trophies at this point.
Yes.
Wearing pieces of this as helmets, dancing around the flames as they burn.
Okay. All right. So, no, in this movie, those tripods start whipping ass again. It's so stupid. Mark has got to the daughter, and she pulled out the object. Cube is freaking out. He's like, Mark, you got to do something. She's a doctor in biology. She knows about body parts. But, you know, I do work for Amazon fucking Prime, god damn it. Mm. And he package tapes her leg. Not with gauze.
The Amazon guy.
Not.
It would work.
It would work?
It would work.
No,
it used enough.
You would have You'd have to cut off the blood supply. It would have to work like a tourniquet, not like a fucking gauze. You couldn't. They would still.
You could use one. You could make a tourniquet of it. Two, you could tear her dress, put enough pressure on there that you could wrap with anything that you can wrap with.
He just puts packaging tape on her leg.
And
now I don't know if you've ever used packaging tape. When I use packaging tape, it's got crinkles and all sorts of shit in it. Most of it's stuck in my hair. I'm part box now because I can't get this shit off me. It's never clean. It's never clean. Mostly because the box everybody puts their stuff in is too small for the things they're trying to ship, because that's what
this man deals with packaging systems all day though. So
I've been waiting for this.
How to do it. At the same time, when you see him, he only gets like 1.5 feet of packing tape, which isn't going to cut it.
It's not going to cut it. So yay, Amazon.
It also seems like the railroad tie had punctured her femoral artery.
No shit.
Like, she's not going to make it.
There is blood everywhere. Right? I mean, it's like buckets.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't make it. As soon as she pulled that thing out, she was dead within seconds.
If it's in your femoral artery, you don't have more than 10 seconds. I mean, and then it's over.
I mean, best case scenario now for Mark is to just cut that baby out.
Ooh, Jesus Christ. Jackie coming in hot with the nasties.
He's got a box knife.
We've all seen Twilight where he has to eat the stomach out so that he can get the baby out.
I have not.
Yeah, he munches on her stomach and gives her a cesarean with his vampire teeth, and then pulls the baby out.
I hear something about this movie, it just gets dumber.
And I'm pretty sure that Mark is one of those guys that's seen that movie, and he's like, I know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a box cutter. He has to. Yeah. It's like on his person. So slice and dice, Mark. She's dead. Then he swaddles the baby in that like big bubble wrap, the recyclable bubble wrap that they ship everything in.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta search through all these packages to find some breast milk. Trust me, I've got one in here. That's what I do. It's just all I do. Drive around slinging breast milk everywhere, baby. And I mean that, my baby. Okay, so Craig has no internet, except like the internet goes out on his screen like, except fucking disruptors on YouTube. So it's not like Disruptor hacked the machines and got into his system. No, he's just live streaming on YouTube. So YouTube's A-okay.
It is a catastrophic server failure that doesn't actually do anything except delete the pictures on your Facebook.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And cause military systems to not work anymore, but the internet and the cell phones are still fine.
If YouTube's still up, I actually think that the whole military system is up. It's just fucking Craig was like, oh no, extreme data loss. And then like everybody just took their hands off the flight sticks and were like, well, I guess I'm dying. They didn't say fucking Craig from Friday said that extreme data loss. Well, he's the guy. He's got a direct line to the president. So, you know.
It's like they're plugged into YouTube for this. Like, oh, they've got the data centers are going down and they're like, okay, well, our shit doesn't use that. So we're fine. Right. Also, these things walk like 6 miles an hour and they fucking blow up when you shoot them with missiles.
Yeah, it's like they've never seen that episode of Star Wars where the jet fighter planes like loop the little ropes around the machine legs jet and the machines fall over.
Yep. It's
Yeah. 3 Italian children with scooters are taking them down.
Yeah, exactly. With their jump rope.
I believe that's a XC92 snow speeder, Jackie, versus an AT-AT. AT-AT, as some people like to call it. I'll never call it an AT-AT.
No, it's an AT-AT.
Why?
Also, most of those pilots were taking out Womp Rats with their T-16.
That's right, yeah.
These things are like 30 times the size of a Womp Rat.
Right. Totally do that. Okay. Why does anybody call them AT-ATs? If there's an ATST, you call that an ATST, but the other one's an AT-AT. Why not call it an ATST? ATST is the two-legged one. You're stupids. Okay. So
it's an all-terrain attack transport.
It's an AT-AT.
Yeah.
God damn it. That we're putting that one to bed. No more this AT-AT shit, America. Okay, so he's working on Disruptor's back online. How's he online? Well, he's live streaming on YouTube. Well, I'm gonna track him down.
How could I possibly be more negligent at my job? Mm-hmm. I'll go back on my fucking wild goose chase trying to fucking track a guy's million VPN hits.
He doesn't even do that. He gets the audio and starts mixing it around in like fucking Audacity, slowing down pitch, raising the pitch, blowing all these effects. And wait, I know that voice. That's my son Dave. You can't do that. You could you literally can turn anybody's voice into anybody else's voice with Audacity. You
just can't turn it back.
You just can't turn it back, right? So no, that's not how that works. It's not your son. You just churned all the pitches so that it sounds like your son, you idiot. But it is your son. And he's like, oh, hey, Dad, what's up? Yeah, I was Disruptor this whole time. And it turns out that I have access to the X-Files. And here you go. Go ahead and look at him. Roswell.
They actually have a Skinwalker Ranch file.
They do. They've got fucking Skinwalker Ranch. God damn it.
Roswell.
He sends him the fucking X-Files. And he's like, oh, shit, I've been lied to.
Also,
God damn it, Craig.
He's like, oh my God, they've been spying on everybody. What did you just do for the last 20 minutes, dickface?
Hello. Well, I wasn't actually doing my job, so yeah. God damn it.
We're going to get... but then, so we've got to... Okay, one, the aliens are here to eat the data.
Right.
That is what Eva Longoria has established.
Munchy.
Eat it. Mm-hmm. Which then raises the question, What do they eat first? Like, do all the TikTok butt videos with the shaking butts, is that like the ice cream? And then scholastic journals are like, well, we got to eat this too, but it's a little dry.
Hey, you know what? I'm just saying what I'd start with. I'd start with all the cooking videos I watch. Like,
Ooh.
That looks yummy, right? You know, if you're going to eat some data, you might as well have it be about barbecue.
That little guy's taking a break. Yeah, he's trying to eat the information on Ford braking systems, and he's got to take 5 before he chows down on the rest of it.
Eat your dinner, kid.
Okay, so they eat data, and then what?
And then
because that's
what do they poop out?
Yeah, they poop it out. I don't know.
How do you eat data?
If it's going in, it's got to go out.
What goes in the hole comes out the hole.
And the Goliath file says, well, if we have all the information on everybody, which is what every fucking internet company does, and they sell it back and forth to each other like they're somehow going to get money off of knowing that I buy socks.
Right.
So the Goliath was, we get all this information and we put it in one place. And then we'll be able to predict anything. Dubious. Let's say it does work.
Yeah.
But the other side of that coin is we know that there's aliens that eat data, and the only thing they'll come here for is if we take all the data and put it in one place.
And we know that because our our Minority Report machine, let's call it that, predicted that they would come here and eat all the data.
Well, I guess they said as much. They're like, we visited you. Your data is poor. You don't have enough TikTok butts yet. We're leaving.
Yeah, we'll come back when you got butts and barbecue. Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just go ahead and build that data center then. All right. So Craig finds out about all this shit and starts yelling at Craig. And he's like, yeah, that's neat and all, but you're fired and all your access from everything's removed and you're still locked into your office. So I guess you're gonna...
without internet, so you're not even going to get to watch those TikTok videos.
Yeah, no butts for you, but also no barbecue. Like literally you're going to starve to death in there because you're locked in there and, you know, you can't call for help. So enjoy.
Whatever you do, don't break the window with a chair or something.
So the son hacks in. He's like, hey, Dad, what's up? I heard you got fired. Did that just happened? Yeah, I know. I'm disruptor, right? I come in, I'm disrupting your conversations, bro. How about I restore all your access to everything like now? And all the stuff comes back up. He's like, whoa, dude. When I turn on my computer, it takes like 10 minutes for that program to load. You just like, man, you're good. Yeah, I rewrote that whole program for you while we were on the phone. So now what we should do is we should, once again, now that we've done the whole coordinated attack thing, we should write a computer virus and upload it to the mothership. Dad.
But it needs to be an old school rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit virus. Like from like 1996, maybe.
6-ish.
Like maybe something that maybe Jeff Goldblum might have used at some point in his film career. Like, it's just fucking Independence Day, God damn it. Jesus Christ.
But they're using a virus designed to get somebody's credit card number.
Hold on.
What happened? They gave us their credit card number.
I've got the street address from the aliens on their home planet of Klandathu.
Yeah.
They live at 2 Avenue. So then he like, hold on, Dad. In order to do this, we're going to need help. Let me call my incel buddies. Don't worry, they're not doing anything, and they're safe because they all live in basements of their homes.
I'm going to get my extended network of hacker friends. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, right.
He is not a big deal on the dark web.
It's not.
He is he's not even, he's D-team at best.
Okay. He's like, cool. Or Craig's like, cool. I'm going to put together a video real quick. Like a YouTube, with like editing and transitions and like, I'm, going to Photoshop my face onto some stuff real quick to make it kind of funny. And I'm going to expose Clark Gregg and Goliath to the world. But
they didn't eat the YouTube yet.
Hold on, Dad.
I guess.
Everybody's currently dying from lasers. So I don't know if anybody really gives a shit at all. Like, at all about that.
Are they heat rays? Or they look like it's looks like a little of the Palpatine business.
Yeah, there's a little Palpatine. Yeah, it's a little Palpatine.
It's a little Palpatine-y.
And you never see anybody really get torched up. It like blows up buildings and like tanks and stuff, and like not a person. So I don't know, man. Could just be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Clark Gregg is in trouble because now the president knows. Oh, but we've been waiting on your YouTube video, William Bradford. Thank you. So they upload the virus, and the tripods. They disco meat. We've got disco meat here. I guess it might be disconnect. I'm not sure, but disco meat sounds pretty good. I should get some of that.
Disco meat.
Disco meat. That's what you.
Is that like a lady's butt?
No, I would assume that would be something you'd find in the bathroom at Studio 54, after you, is it a man? Is it a woman? I'm not sure, but either way, it's disco meat.
Ooh.
Somebody's getting disco meat. Okay, so now the tripods are like, okay, we know what you're up to. You tried getting us a virus. It didn't work. We're coming after you hackers. You guys, that your raid is not happening tonight. You're not going to get on WoW or whatever the kids are playing today and, get that done because, I just blew up your house. No, Thelma and Louise, their hacker name is lame. They're dead. Oh no, Pac-Man 622's dead. Oh no.
They didn't use NordVPN.
They did not use NordVPN. They used NordVP dead.
Yeah. I was using the competitor. Now I've been heat rayed. Or Palpatined. Are they flying yet? Did we get to that part?
I think they're flying. Yeah. I don't
why would they ever fucking walk if they can fly?
Why would they just walk? Yeah. God damn it. I guess maybe the data penis isn't connected to the.
They don't have Wi-Fi.
Part. They don't have Wi-Fi. Oh man,
extremely susceptible to missiles. These alien battle machines are shit.
Okay, so Dave's house explodes and Craig's like, "Oh no, my son!" But then his son's like, he calls like immediately. He's like, "No, Dad, I'm cool. I'm over at Phil's." Oh, but my fucking house got blown up.
Yeah, it was just such a dick thing to say. Like, next time, make your router go to Bob's house so my shit doesn't get blown up. Like, I'm not glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. It's you little fucker.
Right?
But again, we have the strange occurrence of him saying so-and-so's house because it was just mentioned rather than the neighbors or anything else, right? Like, if there isn't a person directly mentioned, they can't, like, no one else exists. Like, I'm over at Phil's house. Phil exists now. I do have one friend. But then Ice Cube's like, okay, well, Phil exists, so you should have blown up his house. Not anything else, right? Down the street. Anything could have been said there.
Oh.
And not to mention, why did he have a full-size sheet made of the living room?
I'm assuming it was a green screen.
Yeah, probably green
No,
screen.
He pulls it down.
Oh, that's right. It does not pull down like a green screen.
Yeah,
it's a fucking sheet
Jesus.
with his
got a fabric
living
print
room on it.
Of his, that's taking it. That's why he's on the D team.
He's been like, just get a green screen, you idiot. Hit the blur button on your Zoom. Jesus Christ.
And is that like a real thing that I can get my face plastered on a sheet?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you can get screen printed anything, Jackie.
Yeah, that's called
God, Justin,
dye sublimation.
Just wait.
Did you not? You were there for the Nicolas Cage pillow?
Oh, yeah. But
that
I
was dye sub.
Do a whole sheet.
Yeah, they're like, it's dye sub, I think, is 60 inches by whatever.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, Sam does own a pillow, dear listener, with Nicolas Cage.
No, Bert does.
Okay, so our friend does. See, you, Sam, are this movie. You keep referencing people throughout this podcast that may or may not. The people listening have no idea that if this Bert is just somebody you made up. He is basically Phil to the listener. So Phil, I know who Bert is, but Bert may or may not exist in real life.
Ernie does not have the pillow.
Okay. All right, so back to the tripods.
Oscar didn't want it.
Back to the tripods. They're like, well, why didn't the virus work? Oh, it turns out because of the bugs that I've got on me. I cracked one open and there's blood inside, so they're cyborgs. So we can't actually just write a computer virus. We actually have to combine that computer virus with like the hantavirus and inject them with both virus. Yeah, just get them with the double buggins.
He's like, hey, my daughter, are you still working on that weapon of mass destruction? And she's like, totes, my goats.
Also, I bled out, Dad. I'm dead.
I bled out. She's very chipper.
She's in great. She's fine. She's totally fine. The duct tape, it fixes everything. God damn it. But okay, so we got to inject this stuff. You got to go to the data center. Hold on. Oh shit! The fucking Air Force is on the way with B-52 stealth bombers. They're gonna blow me up.
Rather than just shoot the things with fucking they can still fly those. They can drop a nuke, but
did Sam
can't
cut
just
you off
shoot
from
them.
rock lobstering, Jackie?
Yep.
Or were you love shacking?
You did. I was love shacking.
Oh man.
My next line was going to be Skid Row busted.
tin roof, not Skid Row. What kind of love shacks are you going to?
Apparently, it was a good thing that Sam cut me off, and it was a bad thing that you brought it back around.
That song doesn't carry the same kind of meaning if you're going to the Love Shack on Skid Row. That's where you get that disco meat sometimes.
It's a little old place where you can get the AIDS.
Yeah, right. Wait, that's my car.
Oh, God damn it.
I drove my car to Skid Row and I'm having bum orgy in no. And now I've got the AIDS. The disco meat. Okay, so there's now a ticking time clock on the movie. Thank God. So he's got to put the code in manually. I don't know why. It just glossed over that, but now he's got to go over there.
So
well, here's the deal: is that they had to put the timer in at this point in the movie so that you wouldn't turn it off.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Like you know that the ending is coming, and it's like, oh, guys, only 5 minutes.
Yes.
We can make it another 5 minutes.
We hope. Of course, how time processed through this movie, maybe those 5 minutes are actually more like 45 minutes of film time. They're like, you can't do it, Dad. It's a suicide mission. He's like, I got this. Blah, blah, blah. I totally Ice Cube's out. And I'm starting to get a little tired of Ice Cube. Like, even the bad delivery, I'm just tired of him being like, no, I'm doing this. Do you guys know of anybody like could Bill Hader do a good Ice Cube impression? Is that a thing? Can somebody do Ice Cube?
I'm sure somebody can do Ice Cube.
I've never seen him. What's his name? The little short guy? Short, funny guy? Does he do Ice Cube? He does all sorts of impressions.
The short, funny guy.
Yeah, no, what's his damn name? He's on every TV commercial.
Okay.
He's,
Yeah, I don't know why I'm blanking on him.
Yeah.
Sucks.
He's a little Mexican guy.
No, not the Mexican guy. I'm talking about the guy in all the Jumanji movies. Kevin James, not Kevin James. Kevin.
No.
Spacey.
Hart.
Kevin Hart. Yeah, does Kevin Hart do a Ice Cube?
Oh.
I bet you he does an Ice Cube.
I bet Johnny Legs could do it.
Saturday Night Live.
I bet Johnny Legs could do it. Very
Johnny,
underrated as an impressionist.
That's true. Johnny Lakes does do good impressions. We should check it out. See if we can find Ice Cube. Okay, so where am I at? He has no flash drive. Shit, I got no flash drive. They're like, how do you not have a flash drive, Dad? This is 2020 when we're filming this, and I'm thinking, look, motherfuckers, I used to sell flash drives for a fucking living. I don't own a goddamn one. After 2015, I'm done with flash drives. Nobody's got them.
You don't have a flash drive? Nobody has a fucking flash drive.
That was
I had to
blip in the map of
fucking
time.
There was a file that was too big for even Dropbox like a year ago that I had to move, and I was like, oh fuck, I got a fucking flash drive. Ugh.
Yeah. What is that?
I have 3 flash drives in my office.
And you haven't used them at all, ever.
I don't think I've looked at them in 10 years.
Yeah, dude. Flash.
It'd be interesting to see what was on there, though.
Probably David Bowie songs, I'm guessing.
David Bowie songs.
Yeah. So I don't have a flash drive. Dad, I know where you can get one. Me too. And he opens his fucking Amazon.com account and orders a fucking flash drive. God damn it.
But he has one. Otherwise, it doesn't work, right?
No, Mark has the flash drive. That's old drone shit. He orders the flash drive.
I know, but that's the thing. So Mark is like mobile speculatively on what people are going to buy.
Yes.
Because it doesn't come from the warehouse. It comes from Mark.
It comes from Mark.
Ice Cube has to buy it on Amazon with express delivery air. Otherwise, Mark can't do it because he's such a fucking company man.
I can't just do
I
it,
don't
Dad.
think the drone. I think the drones don't work. Like, it has to trigger the drone with the address so that it can fly. But that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because when the drone if it had to have the address and everything to activate, wouldn't the drone just self-fly?
It would
He's
self-fly.
piloting
He
it.
has to pilot it.
With VR goggles.
Exactly. Mark could have just flown a fucking flash drive to him. Dad, don't worry. But Sam's absolutely right. He works for Amazon.com, guys.
Yes.
Not just some rinky-dink organization that you don't take pride in your job. We are the troopers of the streets. We bring you shit from China and fuck up your economy so that one man has all of the money. That's who I work for, and I will not let some alien bastard shit on my resume and my proud heritage of being shit on by Jeff Bezos. there's no such thing as a fucking company Amazon guy. Is that where we're at? That Amazon is now so fucking far up their ass that they think people like working there? That's the whole thing about working for Amazon. Nobody likes working there.
Yes, that's Amazon is like, the dollar amount has made me do this. I hate it.
I mean, fucking Bernie Sanders ran a goddamn political campaign on how shitty Amazon is to their employees, but fucking Mark is like, I gotta follow the rules, Mark. Idiot.
Meanwhile, Amazon's network is still up, so the aliens didn't like the way that tasted at all.
God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. So now Mark's flying this fucking drone with the flash drive attached to its butt. And it is the fucking trench sequence from the Death Star.
Oh, God. He's flying it through the fucking alien tripods. The alien tripods know that there's a flash drive on there that's got a virus because they're shooting at that.
They're shooting at
Meanwhile, Dave is like, oh, I'm going to commandeer a drone, a predator drone with missiles.
Mm-hmm.
He starts fucking shooting them, and you're like, once again, try more missiles. They're working great. Got a fucking teenager stealing your shit and blowing these things up.
Then the drone crashes. I don't even remember how. But it ends up on its back. It still works fine. It's just on its back, like a little beetle.
He can't get it to flip over.
Yeah.
Which you just reverse the fucking flow of the
Am I
You can
right?
get them to flip over, by the way.
Yeah, you can do that.
But this gives them another opportunity for more Amazon product placement because they got to give a guy who, meanwhile, is like, can't decide whether, or he's a bum with a cell phone.
He's a bum with a cell phone.
And he can't decide whether to run from the aliens or just cower. But they get him to look alive and flip the drone over by giving him a $1,000 Amazon gift card.
That he can't fucking use because he's homeless, and where are they going to deliver his shit to?
That's right.
A green tent by the river.
Hey, Jackie, how dare you besmirch the fine, upstanding corporation that is Amazon? If they want it to get it there, they'll get it there, by golly. Gee willikers. That's an American company right there.
Yeah.
Now,
So what am I going to
I'm not saying... okay. So I guess if I back up, they do have those pickup spots now.
Yeah,
I guess they've had them for a while where you can just send them to the pickup spots and you scan your phone and get the shit out.
Yeah, he's got a phone.
Either way,
he's got a phone.
What does this guy want from Amazon? They don't have gallon squeeze bottles of vodka or 17 magazine. That's what this guy's into.
Excuse me, Amazon, as he barks into his phone, but he's on a website, not actually talking to somebody because he's a bum and he's insane. He's like, I don't seem to be able to find Justin's car to have an orgy in. How do I order that?
The dude's car. I need a toilet.
Yeah, right. Sir, that's the river. So they get the drone into the building. And Ice Cube's running down the hallway, and then he trips on like some tripod goop. I don't even know what the goop is that the tripods have got in the data center because we never seen this before, and we never really understand
like
what it is.
A bajillion of those little robots moving in unison.
Oh, so it's like the nanobot swarm?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so, oh my God, damn it, Jackie. I almost missed it because when he trips, he fights the nanobites off and then says, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Oh God. It's
Get out
who
the
does
way,
that
bitch.
song? Was that
Get out. That's Luda.
that is Luda?
Okay,
Think Luda's
I've
mad
got an
about
update.
that?
Jackie's got an update.
No, he probably... Okay, I've got an update here. Things that this bum could buy from Amazon. A beer holder.
Okay.
Oh.
It is a leather holster thing that goes on your belt like a cell phone clip,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, sure.
But it holds your beer, so you can bum fight if you had to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can order Bud Light.
Oh.
4.2% Bud Light.
That's the Utah Bud Light.
Sparkling hop water.
That sounds terrible.
Custom Hawaiian shirt for men. I put in things that bums would like.
Do they have pre-piston pants?
Yeah, right.
No, but they do have a novelty place drinking helmet, can holder hat with 2 beers on either side and straw.
Oh.
So that you could just load up your beer hat. Another way you can still bum fight, efficiently.
See.
They have can coolers, that you can put over your beer.
Mm-hmm.
They have boozy chocolates.
Okay.
And then the next thing that comes up is, they have Heineken. And then they have Ted Seeger's beer.
Okay. All right. So they've got a
Ted
bunch of
Seeger's.
beer
I've never
and
heard of
beer
that.
helmets. So it sounds like this fine goddamn American company that we should all be proud of that we built has really figured out what goes on in the mind of a homeless person. Not that the rent is too damn high or that their boss that they worked for 20 years, or their company that they worked for 20 years fired them and their wife left them and now they've got nowhere else to go. Not any of that stuff. Or mental health, maybe, some of that's solutions for that. It's just you're a silly homeless person who likes beer and let's make fun of you. Said that fine goddamn American company that saved this fucking planet. What this podcast is doing to me is make me really want to cancel Amazon Prime. Not, Amazon. It's kind of fucking starting to piss me off a little bit. That's what's happening here. I'm getting fucking pretty pissed at Jeff Bezos right now.
And you know what you would have to do if you did that? drive to Walmart because they sell all the same shit.
Man, I fucking hate Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, the Walmart here has stabbings on a pretty
oh.
regular basis.
Really
so
does.
if you want to go to Walmart here, you've got to go between 8 a.m. and noon.
Or learn
If
how
you
to
go anytime after that, you got to learn how to knife fight.
Yeah, you gotta order your chain to link each other's cuffs or your wrists together on Amazon just to go to the fucking Walmart. So I don't know, man. Okay, so move bitch, get out the way. That was pretty dumb. He gets the flash drive and he breaks into the server room and he plugs it into the system and it goes down. And then I guess he's dead. Because the bugs got him. And the camera goes black. If
he just would have taken his fucking cell phone out of his back pocket, the bugs would not even bothered with him. He doesn't have any data.
He doesn't have data. He's not data.
Other than his cell phone that he puts in his back pocket, which is why they are attacking him. And Eva Longoria's character even told him, they weren't after me, they were after my phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But he also does take it up because he's FaceTiming the entire time. Like, he's going down and he's still, like, making a selfie face for his FaceTime. It is fucking ridiculous.
God damn it. And the tripods start dying. And the bombers are like, oh, abort. We know what happened to William Radford. No, they still bombed the fuck out of that building. They got no fucking clue. Why would they know abort? Oh, man, that was a close one. They don't blow it up. And then...
Either way, you're led to believe that he's dead.
You're led to believe... Just blow it up. Let's, pull back,
the thing is,
nuke it from Earth. Only way to be sure. From orbit, sorry.
The very next thing that you see is the email that he has been writing throughout this movie to his kids.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case I don't make it.
He did.
And at first, he was only writing to Faith. He didn't give a shit about Dave. He was like, Dear Faith. And then at the end, he was like, okay, and Dave.
Oh, yeah, and Dave, my kid from another family.
Because that was one more thing he was doing that wasn't his job, was composing a long-winded, weepy email.
Yeah, so we really cared about that. That was something we cared about. But I guess he's okay. Yay, because now he's getting called from the Secretary of Defense, and the Secretary of Defense is like, hey, we want you to be in charge of the Department of Homeland Security. You're awesome. Yay, you saved America. And I guess the world. Whatever. And he's like, hell no. Now I'm going to be spying on you. It's just spying on Americans. That I'm confused about if I was spying, because I got real mad when I was told that they were spying on Americans.
Because you need a watchdog, and you didn't just offer me the only way to actually make that possible with my own independent agency that doesn't have oversight of the government. So I'm going to do not that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
I'm going to do podcast.
He's going to do fucking dark web TED Talks.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, and then all of the preceding bullshit with, like, his face being merged with his son's face and his face being the face of Disruptor, and oh my God, it was just so fucking stupid. And then, like, that whole montage, and then it was like, hey, I got my dad shark shirt on, which I kind of like the dad shark shirt. I thought it was kind of cool.
Huh. Okay.
Like, I would buy that for my dad.
Okay. Well, he probably like it.
Grandpa Shark. Probably would.
That's the movie. I don't even want to discuss the maybe not outtake that happens. It's fucking disgusting and lame, and I don't want to even deal with it. So we're just going to go straight to questions, and I hope none of you have any, but we probably should.
I have plenty.
Okay.
And I'm going to limit it because there's a million questions that are the answer to is because it's stupid, and he's stupid, and they're stupid. But I think I have a yes answer to this question. Does he marry Eva Longoria afterwards?
It kind of seems like he does because she's in all the baby shower photos.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, huh?
She's in all of those after shots, and they seem like they're pretty tight throughout the whole movie. I'm thinking, yeah, they had an affair before the dead wife.
Here's what actually happens. He's now working on the dark web doing pretty sus stuff. He's got sus guys. So what happens was after this movie, he's like, yeah, I'm an American hero. How about you and I, hook up? It's terrible. It's a terrible, probably very racist Ice Cube. I should stop doing it. And she's like, dude, I've been married forever. You know that. Like, I talk about my husband all the time. He's like, yeah, well, fuck him. And then he goes home and he photoshops all those photos with his dark web buddies. They, like he's now got a shrine to her. In his mind, he is married to her, but none of that actually exists. Hence the photos that's your answer to why all that shit was photoshopped at the end, Jackie. He's a fucking psychopath.
Yes.
Okay. Next question.
Question 2. There was a biological component of the virus on the flash drive? Question mark.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Because it's just another computer virus. This one isn't after your credit card, though, so it worked better.
I mean, they say that, like, DNA is just like code, so we'll just program their... But, what?
No.
What? I don't think you can...
What?
If I start plugging flash drives into my butt, am I going to, get superpowers? Is that how that works? Because it's going to change my DNA and stuff? I could, have laser eyes? Can I write that code? I know a little bit of scripting. I could probably, Plus, there's the added benefit of shoving things in my ass. So,
Yeah, but then it becomes a poop drive, not a thumb drive.
The problem, Jackie, is I'd never be able to find one. I can't. I'll just keep
viable space travel. The Eisenstein burrito drive.
I guess I'll just go back to shoving Darth Vader up my butt. Anybody else?
I still got more.
Then keep them coming, man. I got answers, apparently.
Okay. If you didn't have to do a podcast on it, you both have to answer this, would you have made it all the way through this movie?
No. I would have turned this damn thing off in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that I watched it all the way through, but even my compulsion to watch even the shittiest movies to the very end, and I have that compulsion. I can't, once I start something, I can't just turn it off. I just can't. I'm weird about it. But with this one, I was like, this is all this movie's going to be, and I've seen it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the way that I felt about it at 10 minutes. And I'm glad that I watched it all the way through. It made me chuckle here and there. I'm glad I got to see the Grandpa Shark shirt, but yeah.
Okay. Why I'm a no is because it is very absolutely clear within, I don't even think I'm at 30 seconds. But I think at the 30-second point, I see what's going on here. And no, I want no business in any of this. Aliens don't even show up for the first 15 minutes, right? Don't care. I don't even need to see what they look like. I don't need to, their special effects or whatever. Cool. I know what's going on here, and I don't want to be a part of it at all. I don't want to watch a Zoom call.
No. I think I would have made it through, but I will give it the caveat. If this was like a gathering of friends for bad movies, this is a inside of 5-minute abort. No one would
it's an abort.
Want to waste our time with it.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
It isn't as bad as the one movie that is my clear abort that I've never been able to watch. Don't care how bad it is. I can't do it, which is the Insane Clown Posse Big Money Rustlers. I just 3 minutes in, I can't fucking do it. It's not fucking happening. It's not that bad. Which leads me to my final question. How did this movie see the light of day? This gets canned by anybody, right? Like there's
9 times out of 10 this movie gets canned.
I think most of the time this movie doesn't get finished, let alone whether they finished it and be like, okay, put it in the back room behind Roger Corman's The Fantastic Four. In fact, put it 4 rooms behind that, because that movie is exponentially better than this one.
Fantastic. It's the second best Fantastic Four. I think it's a great movie.
It is.
But don't forget, just a couple years ago, Warner Brothers had Batgirl, a very big budget movie, in the fucking can, and they threw it in the trash. Fucking Michael Keaton was in that movie, and they threw it in the trash. So how the fuck did they throw that in the trash? Warner Bros. Throws that in the trash, but Universal's like, well, we'll do a little bit of this and then sell it to Amazon.
Threw this in the trash.
Amazon you're still forgetting
out.
that Universal still has their fucking name on the front of this movie. So they didn't completely sell out, man. They wanted a little bit of this sweet Ice Cube War of the Worlds cash because they've got their fucking circling planet at the very front end of this. And if they were throwing it in the trash, they would have taken that shit off of it, but they didn't.
By law, they may have had to because they produced the production. Yeah. Filming production was done by Universal. Yeah. They chose not to finish it. Amazon pulled it out of the trash.
You don't have to put their you have to maybe credit them, but you don't have to put their we're Universal on the front end of it. I don't think you have to advertise for another company. You would just have to say that distributed by
maybe
studio produced by Universal Studios.
Because even the sales executives at Amazon would be like, no, that's too thick. Don't air this.
Right.
So maybe like Amazon was like, well, we're going to do it for whatever dubious reason, but make sure the Universal stays on the front of it so that it's not all our fault.
Yeah, they get a little blame. I mean, that's it. It's just a fucking blame game. And maybe we'll sell. I don't know, man. There's no way that they're going to make. I'm mad at them. I'm fucking mad at them. Like, God damn it. I was mad at them before, but now I'm like fucking hot at Amazon. This was a bad idea. Not just from a bad movie standpoint, like that movie sucks, like fucking The Electric State or something. Like, this was a bad idea. Like, you may end up.
It's a bad idea.
Like, people are going to get fucking pissed at you for this shit if anybody watches it. But at the same time, here's the hook. It's still trending. It's still featured on Amazon Prime, and it's a shot of Ice Cube. People like him. Maybe he's not an A-lister anymore, but people fucking like Ice Cube. Like, whoa, War of the Worlds with Ice Cube. I bet you he gets really fucking pissed, punches an alien, says, "Welcome to Earth, motherfucker." But that doesn't happen. So people are gonna watch this and then get fucking mad.
Yeah, it wasn't just that they released it; they front page splash for a month.
Right.
They pushed it.
Absolutely.
Like, this is... Netflix didn't push the J-Lo Mech Warrior this hard, and that piece of crap is 20 times better than this movie.
Yeah, and 20 times more expensive. So...
Yeah.
I mean, just throw it in the trash. It's not worth fucking...
Trash.
...doing, guys. It sucks. You work really hard. Sort of, and it was a part of your memory of COVID and how bad it was. All shit. Maybe that's the whole thing. Is it's some sort of allegory that COVID sucked and everything that has to do with COVID sucks, and this sucks because of COVID. Remember, and maybe it's a whole anti-RFK Jr. thing, like vaccines fucking got us out of this, or you want to go back to this, RFK Jr. Go fucking stick your head in a whale, you asshole. Yeah, now I'm back on Amazon's train. Woo, freedom.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one question. Do we apologize to Madam Web now? Because that's what TV's Frank said. Do we owe Madam Web an apology because of this?
We don't.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, this was bad, but I honestly thought that Madam Web was worse.
Okay.
No, it's not. But still, they all should know better. A wizard should know better.
Okay, Jackie, then we've got to follow up because Jackie's now saying Madam Web is the worst of the two. Sam, you're saying that War of the Worlds is worse than Madam Web?
War of the Worlds, in terms of its all-encompassing badness, is one of the worst movies I've ever sat all the way through.
Okay.
Madam Web was boring and stupid, but this is bad on an onion peeling to the core levels of every part of it is bad. There's nothing that doesn't fail miserably on every level of the filmmaking from start to finish. It is bad.
It's literally bad on an industrial scale. Because it's, an industry. It's a fucking commercial. Yeah. It's a TV commercial. See, I think Madam Web is worse, but because of the irony. Like, I think that from a critiquing point of view, this movie, War of the Worlds, is worse. I didn't laugh once during Madam Web at how bad it was. I just didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
It contributed nothing to me as a viewer. This had me chuckle just a little bit, at least once. So now I'm going to follow up, Sam. Out of 10 stars, I'm going to give this a 2. What do you give it?
On the way that I rate films, I just can't, because of the filmmaking being so bad, I can't give it more than 1 star, because I have a hard time thinking of movies that are worse. And that's not saying that I'm just handing out 1 stars willy-nilly. I've only thought of one movie that's worse than this one the entire time watching and talking about it now, and it's Big Money Rustlers.
Okay. What about Monster Go-Go? That's Monster Go-Go's 1 star movie. It's my only 1 star movie.
Yeah, that's it deserves to be down there with Monster Go-Go. It's not as bad.
I can't go that low for it. Just only
because I don't have other ones. I mean, yeah, I have to read about other movies and remember them and go, okay, yeah, this is Secret Agent Super Dragons, probably 1 star. This is fucking terrible.
It's fucking terrible. Can it?
I mean, it's better than any of the goopy or like America in the future where everything's blown up. What are those called? Apocalyptic movies. Yeah. Or space movies.
Okay.
I was more entertained.
So your very weird movie taste of things that you don't like, which most of the movie going audience does enjoy. It didn't work for you. Like, those are worse. Those are worse.
So you're giving this a 3?
Yeah, I'm totally giving this a 3.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
It didn't piss me off. It just was stupid, and it was kind of funny here and there because it had some Easter eggs.
It pissed me off. It pissed me off pretty fucking good. All right, so I got one more question because I'm trying to write my review here with your guys' help. Can it be riffed?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because I don't know.
In fact, I would not have been able to get through it remaining silent. It's not just that it can be riffed. It's impossible to not riff.
All right. Sam's got a high riffing.
True.
High riffing. Okay. All right. Final recommendations, guys. I'll start with Jackie.
Don't. Unless you've got the flu and some diarrhea, and you can leave the room here and there. You won't miss much, in between your sessions there. But be sure to see the shark T-shirt. That's what makes it worth it, people.
Or just look it up on Amazon. Or don't look it up on Amazon. Don't go there. Don't go to Amazon.com ever again. Sam.
I can't say don't because it's bad on a all-time bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's bottom 10 bad. It's what we do here.
I also am with Sam. It's so bad it has to be seen. It is a fucking train wreck. If you can do bottom 100 shit, it's not The Room.
Yes.
It's not that type of bad. It's bad. It's not bad so good. So good bad. It's bad. But it has to be seen that it can be made. And so it's a do for me. Sorry, Jackie.
It's worse than movies that get thrown away.
It's fucking terrible. It is deplorable. It is a terrible goddamn piece of shit movie. It sucks.
If they still had the $5 bins at Walmart, this one would be in the $5 bin with a clearance sticker on it.
No,
$1.
It wouldn't, because it would still be sitting there after a month, and some employee at Walmart who's getting paid slightly better than Mark from Amazon would have to take all those copies out of it and then hand them to bums so that they could fucking use it as toilet paper so that they can wipe off each other's asses after they fuck in my car. That is what this movie is for, Jackie. It's for bum ass.
All right.
That's it. Just bums asses. Okay, that's your movie. 2 weeks. We will be on vacation in Puerto Rico, so we will not be back. We'll be back the week after that. So we'll see you guys in 3. I think it's my pick, and I'm going back to Fly Hard movies because Jackie did this one for us. And have a great most of the month and get to the chopper that is going to crash because